Hi guys. So, how can you summon up the elixir? Let's invite a few friends, if it can work. I don't know. Let's see if it can work. Who do we have here? So, what are we asking? I'm trying to build up. I can't even actually see myself. I'm in the function of invite friends. Yesterday I shared a book cover that I make about one of the ideas of the books that I want to write is how to become ageless. So, becoming ageless, somebody is about to publish a book. So, if the title was taken away, maybe we can... How I go back now? Maybe through this? Okay. Hi Luke, how are you? Hi Yaakov. So, without further ado, I think we can start. So, first of all, in order to create an elixir in your belly, you need few things. First of all, one thing that your parents didn't tell you is all negative emotions are artificial, in the sense of we don't have in our chemistry, in our physiology, any real organic function that creates them. So that's something which can make a very, very, very big big advantage for us. So if you're stuck in tension or anxiety or depression or just chaoticness, jealousy, right? Envy, fear, whatever, you can just decide to let go and look for something beautiful with harmony somewhere there, right? So that's the first thing. And then when you created that empty space, you can summon the elixir. One thing to do it is just with the law of 3, in the sense of you do the ageless motion breathing, right? You're doing something which is tension-free. You reduce the tension, that the belly can just bounce without tension. You breathe in a way that, look guys, it's not forceful and strong, it's very gentle and fluid sound. So, and I don't know if you can capture here, but what I'm doing is I'm breathing in a way, look again, that is not with one velocity. There is a process there like a jellyfish, so that connecting also with the reduction of tension in the belly and just bringing a vivid image of something warm, like a smiling sun, of something which is lower than the navel area, okay? Bringing it to this area, at the center of this area, vivid imagery of that. Could be a warm honey, it could be anything else. So, the imagery in this area, in the lower tandian, the tension-free abs, the breathing, and just letting go of things that are negative will, with time, you will be able to generate this elixir. I pronounce it correctly, you can generate this elixir, summon it. Okay? Hi, honey. So you can summon it voluntarily. For somebody, if you just approach it without convictions that it's hard and with just childish in a good way, I mean in a child way of curiosity and just without conviction, he can actually create it now. For us adults that think, oh, I need to think about and it's probably hard and I need to resist, right? It requires a bit more. Right? It requires a bit more of practice. Okay, so once you're working on the elixir, let's do something for life also. Movement, okay. So as we breathe gently, okay, we're going to practice a bit the semi-roll. Now the semi-roll for people that practice the 22 rise up, maybe they actually got that. When you do the 22 rise up, you finish in a back roll, right? Look again. What I'm doing here, I'm going into the 22 rise up, and I finish in a semi, not a complete back roll. A complete back roll will be something like that, right? That's a complete, but you don't need, even if you fall on ice, if you saw the video that I fell on ice, you don't need to do a back roll, right? You just need to disperse the energy and continue with, okay? So, let's continue the breathing. And another question is, who's there? We've got also שירה פלג. Okay, so, hi שירה, מה נשמע? גם לאחותי קוראים שירה. אז תרגישי בבית. So, I just talked in Hebrew. Guys, in order to do the semi-back roll, first of all, safety, you need to tuck the chin. Not forcefully, you don't need to, wow, I almost really caught a muscle here. So, it's something very gentle. You just tuck it in intentionless effort, okay? So, you just tuck it a bit. Why? Because you don't want it to jerk. You don't want it to touch the floor. Never, ever you touch the head or the neck with the floor, okay? You never, ever do it. You don't have to do it with a good technique. Okay, so for that, you breathe, right? And as you breathe, you don't stop that. You tuck the chin and you roll. Look, woo. Now, when you do it, you tuck the chin, you breathe, you continue to breathe, you don't fall. Look, what happened here? I went and increased the speed, so there was acceleration. I want, as much as possible, constant speed. Hi Terry. So I want constant speed. I don't want an acceleration. Look again. This is acceleration. Whoa! Boom! This was very, very badly, right? How do you say that? The quality of movement was very low. And therefore, if you saw, there was actually an impact. There was an area in the thoracic spine that hit the floor. There was an impact. So instead of that, we tuck the chin, we breathe, and we go slowly, like that. Okay? You don't need to go as deep. Look again. I breathe. I continue to do this. Okay? And this is the semi-back roll. Okay? So I can stop here. Ok? Ciao Laura. Domande Laura? Qualcosa? Posso ripetere qualcosa in italiano se vuoi. So, we're breathing, no? Facciamo un respiro veramente, veramente dolce e continuo, come un jellyfish. Come si dice? Una medusa? No, una medusa è qualcos'altro in italiano. No? Come si chiama questa Hi Luisa. Come si chiama questa anima no? Nell'oceano che muove like that? Bubu. No? Che non ha una spina. Okay. So, we can stop here. Another question that I have for you guys is ageless motion breathing. It's kind of long and tedious, right? Ageless motion breathing is kind of long and tedious. So maybe I don't want to call it correct breathing because my cueing is very, very precise and elegant in the way that it can really produce a big change, in the way that it can really summon the elixir, as we said. So I thought maybe 24/7 breathing, in the sense of at your baseline, if you're not running, you should do it at all times. If you're not fighting and therefore you need to create a strong intra-abdominal pressure, you just need a very tension-free, gentle breathing that massages your internal organs and therefore makes the resilience of your autonomous nervous system. So what do you say? 24/7? I would love to hear that in the comments below. Okay, so let's wrap it up. Ageless motion breathing, or 24/7. Anyway, you need to do it at all times. And if you do it at all times, it will radically change your health. If you've got an autoimmune problem, if you've got continence problem, if you've got anxiety problem, if you've got any chronic issue, believe me, it can get really better if you do that. My promise. So, breathing. Semi-back roll as part of the 22 rise up in on the floor that you need to practice at all time if you want to have a sustainable relationship with the floor. Okay? So, we tuck the chin. We do it 10 times every day. Okay? You know what? This is a bit advanced, right? So you can go, my bed is a bit lower than the others because I don't have a box. But in the bed, you can start to do it. It's soft on the bed, right? So you can do the same. You tuck the chin anyway. You tuck the chin, right? You project this way. You continue to breathe. If it's too hard, you can actually use the palm of the hand to support the neck, that it won't have to do this walk. Okay, and just melt into it. Okay, and go. Continue to breathe. Continue to breathe. We can make a lesson about how not to engage the transversus muscles too much and instead use the iliopsoas. It's something that we need to work on. We need to differentiate. So, look, dynamically, you can do it on your bed. When you feel more confident, you can do it on a low mattress or something like that, right? So on a low mattress, you do the same, okay? You go, you breathe, you tuck, you do this. Now, and at the end, you can do it dynamically on the floor. Now, another thing. Up. Okay, so, another thing. So, let's do it statically for a second and continue to breathe. Continue to breathe. As you breathe and you tuck the chin, you see there's an angle. I'm going to reach it. Here it is. That you cannot support the static balance anymore. Okay, here you can support it. Okay, let's go a bit more. Let's find it. Let's breathe. Oh, here it is. So, this angle is the angle of entrance. That is when you dynamically go, it's the same angle. You see? I don't go 90 degrees, boom, and hit, right? I create motion, okay? And there are no impact forces. So you can work on that. Breathe, tap, find the angle, here it is, and we go. Okay? So after you've got that, and actually what you have here is a slow walk on integrating the center of mass, the pelvis, back into your brain, right? Into the representation, sensory, motor, homunculus that you had once upon a time, but you lost because you were on the chair all day of your life. Okay? So, this interacts with the floor. In all the windows on 22 rise up, I always said, we've got this, and this, not this, interacts with the floor, the center of mass, right? Here it is. So, in order to do that, we start from here. We feel it, okay? We feel it, we breathe. We feel it, this area, and how the angle between the trunk and the floor goes, okay? Here it is. Here, woo, yeah! Okay. Any questions, guys? Hi, Leon. So, any questions, or we close here? You need to do the 22 rise up, you need to do the lizard blade, and you need to do the standing backward that I showed you every day. It's a way for you to be fit in the way that I define fit, not in the hilarious fitness industry, right? Which is, I don't know, increase the cardiovascular / being a bit active to counter the epidemic of inactivity. Okay? I'm talking about what you need in order to stay at your home in your 80s and 90s and thrive. Okay? Hi, Tommy. Elixir. Breathe gently, tension free. If you will learn actually how to use the iliopsoas that make the flexion of the hip, this action, instead of using the ab to close down, you can actually maintain most of the tension free also as you do this activity. I encourage you, when you do it, to try to maintain. You see, I'm vibrating to see how much the tension I have overall at the abs. And if you use enough the iliopsoas muscle that is here, you can actually reduce the tension here at the abs, and therefore also reduce the possibility in women of incontinence and prolapse and other problems. So this is something that you will never hear yet in all the people that are experts in pelvic floor rehabilitation and exercise, safety exercise for women. So this is something you heard here for the first time. Breathe, thrive, try what I told you. So again, if you want it, it's becoming very, very long. 10 times a day when you wake up, before you brush the teeth, do 10s of those. If you can do it on the floor, do it on the bed. If you can do it on the bed, do it on the roof of the house. Okay? So, see you soon. Ask me questions and have a great life. Bye-bye.